just on my way to go and see The Greatest Showman tonight. So let's see how we get on with that. Hugh Jackman and the beautiful Zac Efron. Wait to get some popcorn and some nachos. I will see you soon. Such a real good feel factor movie. Enjoy all the drama, the music, and good fun factor with a lot of good hearts in there as well. It would be a bit overwhelming, inspiring, it was lively, it was energetic. You didn't have to do anything but just relax. It's a bit different. Musicals is not what I usually would watch too much. It helps as well that Zac Efron's in this movie, so it's quite good to watch Zac Efron. It's unfair of the critics to say that it's rubbish, because it's not rubbish. It's entertaining, it's got good vibes, it is unrealistic, it's dramatic. The story's all about people who fall in love with each other from different backgrounds. Rags to riches. It's a tailor's son and he's mistreated by judgmental people in the street. He's very poor, from a very poor background. He falls in love with a girl who's been taught how to hold a teacup initially, and then he makes her laugh. She finds her soulmate in him and he finds her soulmate in him. And that's really how the story unfolds, that they fall in love with each other from a very young age. And no matter how much people are judgmental, the family try to stop it, there's no stopping it. It's just a story about love and love conquering all, and the two of them eventually getting together. He believes that he can do really great things. She believes in him and the magic that he has. Michelle Williams, who's an American actress, plays a really fantastic part in The Wife, Charity. So beautiful, and it's like a fantasy of the two in love with each other throughout the film. And then when they do have their own children, then the make-believe continues, because the children are being to be so innocent, but they're in amongst a world where there's prejudice and negativity, and the father's not being believed. The only people that actually believe in the father is the wife and the kids. And even at that, the father's actually learning from his own children. When he's at rock bottom, he's actually tucking up his wee kids at night, and it's them that's giving him the ideas. The unrealistic part, of course, is that we can't have elephants running about the streets and us and all the rest of it. So I want to go in to see a movie and just relax and enjoy the make-believe, the drama, the inspiration, the romance, the fantasy and the love, and then it's a good film to go and see, I think. You see someone create a business from nothing, and then this is how it becomes very overwhelming. You're sitting in your seat and you're hoping that business is going to work for the family. Hugh Jackman plays a really good part as P.T. Burman, and his partner is none other than the beautiful Zac Efron, and of course that's when the whole audience changes, when he comes on the scene. Part in the film where there's a bar scene and Hugh Jackman is trying to persuade Zac Efron to come on and join in. He's from the upper class background. He needs somebody on his side for the freaks and judgmentals and the negative. Jackman seems to play various films. He doesn't just stick to the same type of film. He's in Dracula films and X-Men and various films. But he has played quite a bit in the theatrical world, where he plays musical orientated films. He's very, very good in these films. But he plays a really, really good part of this one. Zendaya, who played Anne Wheeler's the one that falls in love with Zac Efron, but at the start then Zac Efron's actually fallen in love with her, but because again there's prejudice. The one particular actor that really got my heart was the very, very first actor that we see when Hugh Jackman's at rock bottom and he's looking for something for the museum, and then his gift arrives, and that's Sam Humphrey, the 22-year-old actor who played the midget as Tom Thumb. He had depression, Crohn's disease, and being told that he would only really live to a certain age, wanting to commit suicide before he got this part. So overwhelming enough when he actually got to play this part. This is going to give him excellent crediture, and he's very witty and he plays a really good part. Bearded woman, dog man, and then all these freaks that come in, the giant, the strongest man, snobs and the judgmental people were shouting out. Nobody believed in him, wanted to say exploiting these freaks. But in saying that, he probably was exploiting the freaks at one breath, but in another breath he was making them feel really, really good, because they were never ever thinking that they could actually be this good. And they were looking at themselves in a completely different light, where they were saying, oh my god, I am a beautiful person, look what I've actually got to offer. So they become really, really stars themselves. And then of course when he then meets the opera star Rebecca Ferguson, she plays Jenny Lind in the film. Fame and fortune has then made him start to get a wee bit above his station, so he goes beyond and then leaves these people, and the people then come out and start to sing this song, which has actually been in the album charts for 10 weeks, and the song's This Is Me. And you know, like all the way through the film, carefully picked obviously, it's been very, very well made in the way that all the words throughout the whole storyline, if you could imagine how long that takes, incredibly well made. Basically, because it's a musical, the songs are telling the story all the way through. As musicals go, then I would say it was well written, well directed, and it's been in our cinemas since before Christmas and still going on now. Ratings out of 5, I would give it a 3.5 to 4. Not quite the 5, simply because it's not a type of film I would normally go to see as a musical. I would say it's quite a good musical. Well, the sex appeal for me in that film, Zac Efron for me done it. Would I like the film if Zac Efron wasn't in the film? There's a question. I probably was a bit more intrigued because he was in it. But then as a female as well, watching Zendaya as Anne Wheeler, I was really quite warm to her as well. And watching her eyes warm into Zac Efron's eyes, and that connection, that was making me feel quite warm towards them. And so a really good feeling of love and romance. I'm quite a romantic person, so yeah, I bought all that and I quite enjoyed that whole thing. Yeah. Nice love story with a happy ending and a few surprises on the way. Oh my god, is that the time? Okay, I think in conclusion I would say that film was actually a good collaboration of The Bond of Love, and I would definitely say go see it. It's a really good feel factor film. I'll see you next week guys, bye!